Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
Let me take pictures of her. I'm not gonna stay on here that long, but I just want to recap and let you all know what's going on so far. So yesterday, last week I went out of town. Went to New Orleans and jumped on a cruise boat. And came back home. So yesterday was the first time that I saw my girls, my big girls. So we went out um to a movie and then grabbed something to eat and came on home. Cause it's been a long week, you guys. It's been a long week for both me and them as well. They had their little sister, and she's she always wants mommy. She always wants mommy. So um that was one thing that they had to kind of deal with. But so now the process moves on to us trying to move and get up out of here, Excuse me. This is already a busy year, you guys. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. So, um, last night we did ride around for a little while, just looking and trying to see what houses might have been empty, so that I could put them on my list to call today and check up on them to see if they were still available and things like that. So far, no luck. We found about 5 homes last night, um, which was really, really pretty good, pretty impressive to me, I must say. Um, and so yeah, I called around today checking on those homes. Not really too much luck, but I did get some extra information today that might help us in our search. Um, all of them, all but one, were 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. There was one that was 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, but that one's probably still on the list. The only thing about that one is I don't think they have a basement, and I have to have a basement. I have to. It's imperative that I have a basement. I want space, space, space. Okay. I not only want us all to have our own rooms, but I want us to have space, space, space. I don't really care too much about, having a fireplace. If you have a fireplace, that's great. If you don't, then we don't. I don't have to have it. But there were actually 2 or 3 homes that I had my heart set on, just perfect location. See, the goal is for us to actually stay in the same school district. Being that my high schooler. Oh no. Oh no. Where did you get this? Yeah. Oh, where did you get this? You just pulled this out of her book. She gonna get you. No, she's gonna get you. See, this is my high schooler's drawing, one of her drawings, and baby girl has just pulled it out of her book. So, hold on. Okay, you guys. So I'm back. So basically, we're trying to stay in the same location because she graduates in next year, which is 2023. And I don't really want to, and neither does she want to go to a brand new school her senior year. So our goal is basically to just stay in the area where we are. Um a lot of hold on. No, eat. No. Eat. Okay, guys. So um we are basically just trying to stay in the same location as I said before. Um, there was this one house that I really had my heart set on. It was like really, really close to the school. But then I tried to talk to them. There's something really, really fishy about them. But I'm noticing that a lot of the properties out here in the area where I am are owned by this particular company. Like, I went to sign up to do a tour for the house that I'm interested in, or one of the houses, and they wanted me to put my credit card on file for a freaking tour. Like, that's scam to me. Like, that's really, really weird. I've called them before, um, and the lady answered and she paused. Like, when she heard my voice, she like paused and she was like, "No, we don't accept it," or it's, and that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of, I'm playing with this, you guys. I'm getting a lot of people saying that the house is not available, it was just sold, or they just rented it out yesterday, signed the contract, and so on and so forth. So now my goal is just to find houses or homes that have just freshly come on the market, so that I could jump on them. Because last night was actually the first time that I saw a house that had a for rent sign in front of it. And when I called today, they said that they were it was sold. They had a new tenant moving in. Papers were signed yesterday. But my goal really is to find someone who is a private owner, so that I don't really have to deal with all these different agencies and stuff like that, because they have their little protocols and they probably going through a whole bunch of stuff. But when you meet somebody, like, that's just my background, because this wouldn't be the first time that I have been in a home, you know what I'm saying, a house. And most of the time we preferred not realtors but private owners, simply because it's not a lot of miscommunication, or a lot of people that have dealt with a lot of different things and then try to mirror that off on you like it's something that you do. Because the state that I'm in right now, I'm needing a landlord that has no judgment zone. That's what I'm looking for. When you get to a point in your life where you have, kind of fallen down, you know, um, and you refuse to jump out a window or anything like that, you just trying to fight to keep yourself together, and keep your kids together. You don't want somebody just judging you. You know what I'm saying? And saying, "Oh, this is where they're at, so no, we don't want to rent to them," or this and that. I don't need that. I need somebody that's gonna give us a chance, um, and somebody that's gonna be able to see that we are good tenants. We're not out here rowdy. We keep to ourselves. We mind our own business. Um, we don't really have any friends. We don't have any pets, and that's another thing. That is another thing. Okay, so some of these places are allowing people with pets. Pets tear up stuff. They scrape stuff. They scratch stuff. They chew stuff. You can accept pets, but you can't accept certain people. I'm just not understanding that. But that's just one of my issues, and I digress. So the search continues, you guys. I'm probably gonna run out in a minute when my high schooler gets here. I'm gonna probably run out and do a little bit more investigating. Try to see if I can find some more homes to add to my list. Preferably, as I said before, in this area. A lot of them I'm noticing too, they're having are trying to refer out to St. Peter's. Um, I'm not going to no St. Peter's. I'll pass through St. Peter's to go shopping or something like that, but to live out there in St. Peter's, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's just an update of what's taking place in my world as of yet. Okay, guys, this moving stuff is what can I say? It's the same as it always has been. It's pretty hectic, but this is not my first, and it won't be my last. Considering I have not yet bought a house, so I finally broke down with today. First of all, we have a storm, whatever they call it, a snowstorm warning or something. So me going out and driving around and trying to find properties for rent, that's out the window for today. And we don't have no time to waste, okay? So I woke up this morning, or actually last night, I already knew that this was taking place and I wouldn't be able to go out and look for more houses. So I emailed some agents at some different companies here, and I got a call back this morning. Did I get a call back? I called them. Yeah, they called me this morning. I missed their call, so I ended up calling them back. And so I talked to somebody and told them what I'm looking for, and she emailed me a couple of properties. The funny thing about it is, one of the properties that she emailed me was actually a house that I wanted. I saw the sign in the yard for rent, and that's not normal around here. I've not, all the streets that I've run up and down to try to find a house for rent, never seen it. Okay. I called the guy yesterday, and he was like, "We just sold this house on 222." Um, so which would have made yesterday 223. And so I let it go. He was like, "We need to go take the rent for rent signs out the yard because it's already sold." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I let it go. Um, but it's on her listing for that she sent me. So I asked her for a view of the home. Out of the four, there were two that I really, really liked. The one that I just mentioned that I saw before, it's in the right area, right, perfect location. My high school child would be able to continue going to the school that she's currently going to and finish her 4 years out there. And then there's another house that is, um, it's got 4 bedrooms. It's huge, you guys, but it's not so huge, which is interesting because I think it's got like 3 levels in it. So I asked her for a showing for both. The only thing about that one is everybody will have plenty of space there. The price is right. It's just in a different school district. So that's the issue that we're having. But if I could get approved for it, it is what it is. She's just gonna have to um go to a different school. Either that or be homeschooled, something, because this little house right here is a gem. I'm not even gonna lie. It's got 4 bedrooms, you guys, 2 baths, and it's like 3 levels in that joker. So, um, we're gonna see. I'm gonna call her right now and see what she has to say, because I emailed her and I didn't get a response back. So at least not the last time I checked. So I will keep you all posted. I'll see you in the next clip. It's crazy, y'all, because people actually be thinking that I'm not doing nothing in my life. Like, people think when you don't have no job that you're just sitting around not doing nothing. And it's it's not always true, you guys. It's just not always true. Like, it's not. There's so many things to do to keep you busy. Especially when you have kids. It's not just about the kids. It's about just trying to live, you know? Nothing in life is free. Nothing in life is free. Um, so it's just okay. To take for example, it is now. I think it's just like 9:30. I've been up since 8, a little bit before 8. Actually, I got up at 6 something. Okay. Um, but it really kicked it off at 8 o'clock. Uh, Trying to find housing. Um, there's an issue out here. Like where I live at right now, there are hardly no people renting houses. Like, I don't know if it's like a negotiation thing. I don't know how they have it situated out here, but there is barely any rental properties. Like, if you're looking for a home and you're not buying, basically you're just out of luck, because a lot of these houses out here are being sold, not rented. So this is a huge, huge issue here. And I didn't know that until 3 days ago. Like, today is Thursday. I didn't know that until like 3 days ago when I actually started my search to, get a house out here. And then they're not cheap. Like, prices in like St. Louis are like, you can get like a 4 bedroom with a basement, maybe 2 or 3 baths, for like $1,500-$1,600. Out here, you lucky if you on the cusp of like 1,800, 2,100, 20. Like, I'm seeing them like at 2,500. Like, it's insane, you guys. It's insane. It's like, if you really, really want to be out here, you really, really gonna have to pay for it. Like, seriously, because it's insane. It's insane. You might as well purchase a house by the time you get finished paying what it costs to rent it, you know? But I guess, some people are saying like right now is like really the wrong time to be renting. But then again, it's the wrong time to me to buy. For so many reasons. Like, I've made up in my mind, and I'll share this on another video. I've just made up on my mind. Like, there are so many eye openers that I have been subjected to since I've been out, down and out. You know, um, so many things. But that's life. That's what life is meant to do. It's meant to open your eyes and show you things. As long as you want to see those things, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Some people walk around life in life just and don't want to see, don't want to know the truth. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But sometimes when you're forced to see the truth, child, Let me get off of here. I'll talk about that in another day. I have some more phone calls to make. But yeah. Okay, so I am at St. Charles Rent. Hi. I was coming by to see if I could get a list for properties, rental properties.
Where everything's online.
Oh, it is. Okay,
Everything's
great.
online on stcharlesrent.com.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
All
Thank
right,
you so much.
You're welcome.
I was like, what? There's a dog here. Like, somebody's here.
Yeah, we just had our front door was shut.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have to go online to get the properties list. How you be, sir?
I don't, man.
All right, all right. So that's what we're going to do. But first, we're going for lunch. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. I'm just gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Basically, all of the people are saying that none of the people in St. Charles are renting out houses. How is that? How? So in the type of economy that we have right now, with people getting put out their houses, foreclosures left and right, and you telling me that there's no houses to rent in St. Charles? Come on now. So I just went to a property out here in St. Peter's. And the sign, it says it's on the lower level, because I was going to get a property list, a list of, the properties, whatever. The sign says go to the lower level. That's what I did. I went to the lower level. I walked past the door where there was a dog viciously barking as I walked past the door. Go to the door where the sign is for where I'm trying to go. They say go to the door on the right and knock, which happens to be the same door where the dog is viciously barking. So what did I do? I went and knocked on that door. Because, it was glass doors and everything, but if Cujo decide he won't jump out the door on me for knocking on the door, then that's not my problem. That's theirs. That's theirs. So I knocked on the door. They saw that I was recording and decided to open the door for me. Told me to go online to get the paperwork. Of course, I should have been able to get a printout, but they said go online, and so that's what I'm gonna do. As I was leaving to go back up the steps to my vehicle, because it's on the lower level in the back of the building, there's a guy standing outside on the side of the building. I don't know what that was for, but I spoke to him. Why not? I spoke to him as I was walking back to my car, and then next thing you know, he's disappeared back into the building. So yeah, just weird stuff, I can't make it up. Weird stuff. But Moving Chronicles
Soundstripe
carries on. See you in the next one.